Hey, everybody. Um, it's Thursday, and I am inside a barn that is like sort of right next to our house that we have access to. And this barn is somewhere between um, 800 and 1,000 years old because that's how England is. It's really cool. And actually, look, if I move to the side, you can see this is where we keep our riding lawnmowers. Um, Mowers, I say, because like we've had three, and most of them don't work. So anyway, I have a funny story to tell about the barn here, and I'm kind of late in the day filming, and because I had my quiet time this morning, and I didn't know what to do, and then today was my 1 week my go to the grocery store day, and so that was really cool. I got to chat with people 2 meters in front and behind me, and that was awesome. But I wanted to tell you a funny story, and I don't know what made me think of this. It's kind of a full disclosure. Uh, um, because barns are mentioned in scripture. This happens to be a tithe barn, which will be a story for a whole nother day. But I want to tell you something funny that happened for me personally. And this is just how God teaches me, because I'm kind of simple. And so he just sort of teaches me practical lessons. I would say 2 years ago, we decided that in our family room we wanted to get a bigger couch, like an L-shaped couch, because we have two teenagers now. And so there's only enough room in our small family room for one couch. And so we were just going to make it be an L and we could all fit. So I had to get rid of my other one. And I've had the other one for probably um, close to 10 years, I think. And I paid so much money for it 10 years ago that when we got the new one, I decided that I was going to try to make a profit off of this couch. Somehow I thought, because they have kind of weird rules about you can't just donate things in the UK to Goodwill, and actually it was actually about my selfishness, but this is something that happened. Like, you can't just donate a couch because it has to have a certain UK fire retardant tag. So I couldn't just get rid of this couch. So I didn't know what to do, but I thought, you know what? If I sell it to a person, then I don't have to try to take it to a charity shop or do something like that. So I was just dead set that this couch was so worth so much money that I was going to sell it. So, but I had nowhere to put it because our house is the living quarters where we live. It's quite small. So I decided to put it in this barn. Well, look at this barn. Like, what do you imagine lives in this barn is bats and mice and rats and all kinds of things. But I was so dead set on it. So we put the couch in here, much to everyone in my family's chagrin. And I just decided I'm going to put sheets over it. It'll be fine until I can find somebody to buy it. Well, lo and behold, I got busy, and one thing led to another. And a year and a half, that silly couch sat in the barn. And guess what it looked like when I finally got around to, I think it was last summer, that I was like, oh, I'm going to put it on eBay and I'm just going to sell it. I'm going to make some money. And so I put it on. I took it outside and I dusted it off, and it had completely been eaten by mice, like little nibbles all along the edge, all along the skirt of it. And it was pathetic. It was so sad. And when I was cleaning it and seeing all these marks, it was worthless. It was like nothing. I couldn't do anything with it. And we ended up having to put it on the fire pit and burning it. So just to go to show, give your things away. As you guys are cleaning your things out, it is not worth trying to make, $5, 5 pounds, or, even 50 pounds on something. And so there's a funny verse in scripture, and God just really, he was like, he doesn't let me get away with much. And as I was cleaning it, this verse came to my mind, and it's Matthew 6, verse 19. Don't store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust nor mice or bats can destroy, and where thieves don't break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So I just challenge you in this time. That was a real conviction for me because I felt like I'm not doing that again. I'm not, that was God kind of saying, Cindy, look what you did, and He's so merciful and so forgiving. And I had a good laugh about it, but I'm not doing it again. I'm not gonna be greedy with my stuff. And yes, there are some times, especially if money is tight, that you should, if you have a nice car and you want to sell it, you don't always have to give away things for free. But in this case, I think God was just saying, you know what? Why don't you just bless somebody with that thing? Because you think it's nice, and it's 10 years old. It's not that nice, so just give it away. And so as you're cleaning out your houses, I know that our dump is closed here now. Maybe post things for free on eBay or Gumtree and things like that. Um, and then bless somebody with that. Maybe that's like a project for the weekend. So I hope my full disclosure of my kind of silliness is a blessing to you, and that maybe you can find a way to consider how you want to what you want your treasures to be, and how you can share what you have and give it away. So God bless. See you tomorrow.